So I'm sitting here with Janice Rigel from Union City. We're hoping to get her down here. We're at the Grand Magic Theater. You can probably see on a couple cameras, you can see part of the theater part. We're sitting in the lobby. She came in here with her friend Dawn in the background. Kurt and Jess are back there. And she was really hilarious just a few seconds ago. What's your favorite pizza?
My favorite pizza? Well, that's easy. Hungry Howie's.
Okay, moving on. Welcome to 5-Star Talks. I'm your host, Carl Thornton. This podcast is dedicated to enhancing the already great little village of Colon, Michigan. I hope you enjoy. What are you doing in Union City?
When? I am hosting the Holy and Hilarious Comedy Night. It's happening in February. I'm not sure when this will air, so it may have already happened. At which point I will tell you that it was wildly successful.
Is it really Hungry Howie's?
I do love Hungry Howie's. It's the crust. Okay, in my defense, I did have 5-star pizza like last week. I do love 5-star.
Thank you. Oh, we're going to leave that in a loop.
I love 5-star pizza, now sponsored by. Hey, my comedy night's going to be sponsored by 5-star pizza. Just in. Yeah, so I'm doing the comedy night in February. I'm not sure when this will air, so by then this may have already happened. But yeah, we're talking about coming here and we'll see what happens. But yeah, comedy is, let's listen. I was voted class clown. So it all makes sense. And I've been traveling for a few years and speaking and things, and everywhere I go, people are like, you know, Shonda Pierce, you're going to be like the next Shonda Pierce, who's just a wildly successful Christian comedian. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start stepping into this thing with comedy. And so I'm doing it.
So prior to that, though, you've been speaking all over the country?
Yep. I have my own ministry. It's Journey with Janice. And so prior to that, I had another ministry called Stirred Up. And yeah, just traveled and mostly spoke, but obviously humor is in my DNA. So everywhere I go, the humor comes out. And so, yeah, I was mostly speaking up until this point.
So
yeah.
Website, can you mention that?
www.journeywithjanice.com.
You know, www is 9 syllables and World Wide Web's only 3.
That would have been a lot easier to
Just
say.
trying to save you some time. Right. Anyway,
I'm not short-winded. I don't mind talking longer.
Did you guys ever notice that? Really good.
But let's talk about the real thing here. Let's talk about the cheesecake.
Oh, also sponsored by Gramma Nettie Cheesecake. Yeah, that's going off the chart. That's going.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we've done well. We got to build. I wish I could package it and ship it across the country. Actually, I've tried, but it doesn't work. 5-Star Talks is sponsored by 5-Star Pizza in Lower Southwest Michigan and LaGrange, Indiana, and also by Gramma Nettie Cheesecakes. Stop in and get yours today. Did we talk about that? When is it in Union City?
February 10th. That show is completely sold out, but we are talking about doing a second show.
So let's sell more tickets.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So this podcast is seen all over
the world, the county,
Willow Drive. Seen all over Willow Drive. So we'll get you at least one more ticket. No, I really would like you to come here. I think it would be a great start. So Kurt, who you met earlier, is pretty much kind of the manager, I guess, or director of the Grand Magic Theater, and you know, we're sitting here in Colon, Michigan. And people have seen magic here for 80 years, and they've seen top notch. I mean, the best of the best to, you know, okay to terrible, but the best of the best. But I still think they're hungry for other entertainment, you know. And you might be too young to remember, but I mean, honestly, comedy clubs were huge. Is there anything else you want to say? What do you want to say?
What do I want to say?
What do you want to promote? What do you want to talk about? Where do you want people to go? Besides, you have a website.
I do.
And
you have
a podcast.
I do. It's Journey with Janice. You can find it on Apple, Google, Spotify, all the streaming platforms that are out there. I have a YouTube channel, social medias, all the fun things.
Have you done a lot with podcasts?
I have done a podcast for 2 years. It's hit 35 countries at this point, I think last time I counted. So it's pretty awesome.
Wow, that's better than just on Willow Drive.
Yeah, it's a little bit further than Willow Drive.
Yeah. I got a lot of work to do. 35 countries? Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that amazing? After this, are we going down to 5-Star and getting some of that cheesecake?
Yeah, we go get some cheesecake.
Yeah.
You want some cheesecake?
I feel like that should be at least payment for me and Dawn for being here today and doing this podcast. Don't you guys agree?
Well, it is sponsored by Gramma Nettie's Cheesecake. Yeah.
Call them my name, Janice.
All right.
That's a cheesecake.
All right. We're going to get cheesecake. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.